I won't say anything about staying strong or don't dwell on the situation, because being weak and feeling upset is inevitable. In all honesty, death is inevitable, but for life to be taken away too soon is harsh and unfair. I didn't know him well, but I remember him clearly in my childhood memories. He was always kind and smiling. I was probably 6 or 7 years old when I knew him best. He has a son exactly the same age as I am. I remember whenever I were to go over to his house, he was always unconditionally welcoming. I hope I'm not the only one that remembers him as a great man, because from the time that I knew him, which was too short, I never seen him angry or yelling. He always seemed to be a happy man. I know for a fact that I didn't know him well in his passing. I would say that I wish I knew him better, but there's no time for regret now. What's happened has happened, and there's no going back. And to those who hold him the closest, this would be the time that tests your strength. You will be weak and fragile, but just know that there are people, myself included, to be the strength that you lose in these testing times. And most importantly, to the person I call my childhood best friend and the son of a kind man, I remember when we were young kids. We were basically attached at the hip. You were my best friend as a kid. I'm not sure if you remember it that way too, but I hope it is. This would be the hardest for you and your little sister. No one at your age or your sister's age should have to deal with such a great loss. Don't try to toughen up and hold in all your feelings. I'm 100% here to help you in any way I possibly can. We could just be like little kids again. When I first heard of what happened, I was surrounded by all my loved ones, and I couldn't imagine what circumstances all of his close family was under. I was scared by how sudden this was, and how someone could just be ripped away in a split second. This might be a bit harsh, but this quote is true. Funerals are for the living, not the dead. So this is the time for family to all mourn together and support each other in the coming weeks. Some things are just unfair, and we're all left here to deal with it. But we can all deal with this together. So I said I won't tell anyone to stay strong, and I won't. I just hope that no one will feel burdened too much. And lastly, remember everyone is here to help each other.